Hey guys, this is Trench Takes Podcast, Episode 3. I'm your host, Gavin. Wow, wacky wildcard weekend, am I right? A lot of great games, close matchups. There's one more tonight. I said in the last video I'd get this out and we'll cover tonight's game on Wednesday. But yeah. So to start, make sure to follow the socials at Trench Takes Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. So let's get straight into this. We'll start with a little college news, a couple of big names in the portal. We got Dylan Raiola, former Nebraska Cornhusker. He is heading to Oregon, taking over the Ducks. I was not expecting that move. I knew he was in the portal, but with Dante Moore out now, Oregon was looking for a QB, and I think a healthy Raiola can help lead the Ducks. And our other big name in the portal, Sam Levitt, former Arizona State Sun Devil. He's not committed anywhere yet, but there's talks of him being LSU's next quarterback. So both of those were kind of interesting. I didn't think either of those, they just didn't seem like those were the teams that they'd go to, but good luck to both of them. Next, we're going to move straight to NFL, get right to it. So before I get into the wildcard games, the Atlanta Falcons named Matt Ryan their president. I think that's huge for them. Matt Ryan, great player for the Falcons long term. He played a couple other teams as well, but definitely known for his play on the Falcons. So congrats to him. So now we're gonna get into the wild card games. Those were some crazy games, matchups. All of them were close. So I'm gonna start with the Rams v Panthers. I did take the Panthers in this game, but it was a well fought game the whole game. It came down to the final minute. The Panthers had the lead. It was 31 to 27, 31-27, I believe it was. The final 40 seconds, huge touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford to Parkinson, I think his name is. Yeah, Parkinson. And that put them up 34-31. Carolina only had one timeout. They couldn't really get anything going down the field, and they just couldn't pull it out. So congrats to the Rams. Moving on, they are going to be playing. They play the Bears. So I'll get over to that game now. Green Bay at Chicago. I did take the Packers. The Bears pulled out. I was very disappointed with that game. I am a Packers fan, but I really it needed to be better. Going into that game, I had high hopes. I really thought it was going to be a great game, no matter what. I mean, they were both 1-1 in the year, both won at home. Wild card game. Packers straight dominance in the first half. It was 21-3 at halftime. Green Bay, and they kind of just they didn't hold through, and you gotta hold through in a playoff game. Cause Chicago came back and won the game 31-27. So on that note, being a Packers fan, I want to talk a little bit about what I think we should do in the offseason. Personally, Fleur's a great coach, but he needs to go. we get up big like that, and then we go into autopilot mode. We just sit back, don't really move the ball, and it just leads to losses. I mean, look at the Packers regular season games. Like, it's kind of atrocious to see it happen, and we witnessed it happen again. I mean, yes, we can blame injuries and all that stuff, but it's more so execution than injuries. Because I mean, our defense balling in the first half, our offense balling in the first half. Shout out Matthew Golden, his first career touchdown. Um, yeah, I just think LaFleur needs to be on. His play calling, it was great in the first half, and then the second half, it just downhill, just nothing. And we can't have that when we're playing for the playoffs. Yeah. I also think we need to cut a couple of our guys. Rashawn Gary, terrible year. I mean, I don't know why we kept him around. I think we cut him, get 18 million back in pay, and then to put elsewhere. And then yeah. So we'll have the Rams at Chicago. Going over to our other games, so the Seahawks had the first round bye, obviously, for the NFC. We have the Niners at the Eagles. That was another great game, close throughout, and then the Niners put up 13 in the fourth quarter. That really boasted them forward, I believe. And they won 23-19. So, I mean, all three NFC games within one score. I mean, come on. We couldn't ask for a better weekend with 3 games and all within a score. It's pretty impressive. So we'll have the Niners Niners at Seahawks and Rams at Bears. For my takes for those games, I definitely think the Rams knock out Chicago. Chicago got lucky with that comeback, and like I said, I think it was the Packers going into autopilot there. I don't think the Rams go into autopilot mode like that, and Sean McVay keeps his foot on the gas, and they don't slow down once they start. So if they get a hot start, I believe the Rams have that game all the way. Going to the other game, Niners Seahawks. I haven't seen this Seahawks. I didn't really watch much of the Seahawks this season. But Sam Darnold, heck of a quarterback. He was not great for so long. Last season, Minnesota developed him. They let him go because they had J.J. McCarthy coming back. And then he got shipped to Seattle because Seattle shipped Geno Smith down to Vegas, the Raiders, and so they had an opening. They pick up Darnold, and Darnold is just bald, and I'm loving that because he was terrible on the Jets, bounced around a couple other places, didn't really play, and then Minnesota. So it's beautiful to see. Niners losing Kittle with a torn Achilles in yesterday's game. I think that'll be a big hit to them. I don't think they're going to be able to pull through from that, so I'm going to take the Seahawks. Seahawks Rams championship game, I believe it will be. And from there, Seahawks Rams. I think I'm gonna take the Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl there. It'll be another great game. Honestly, all NFC and AFC games should be good. So I'm gonna head over to the AFC side, AFC brackets now. We had the Bills Jaguars first up yesterday. It was another one score game. I mean, it came down to literally the fourth quarter once again. It was the Jags had a 24-20 lead midway through the fourth quarter, and then Josh Allen and the Bills drove downfield for a touchdown to make it 27-24, and that was the final. I believe Josh Allen, great quarterback, honestly one of the greatest all time. He doesn't get the respect that he deserves. He's never really had a wide receiver one. I mean, he had Stephon Diggs for those couple of seasons, but that was an aging, not too relevant Stephon Diggs, and he does a lot with his legs too, which you don't really see from a quarterback besides Lamar Jackson. But like, his numbers are way up there. His offensive line is mediocre. His wide receivers are mediocre. He has better tight ends in the league, but they're also kind of mediocre. So everything he does is kind of impressive. Love to see it. So it's gonna be the Bills. The Bills. Moving on, and then the other game yesterday was Chargers at Patriots. I believe that was the most pathetic game out of the weekend, I think. I mean, I don't know how tonight's game, both defenses are great in tonight's game. It's Texans-Steelers tonight. But getting back to that game, it was such a low-scoring game. Chargers scored 3 points the entire game. That came in the second quarter, and at halftime it was 6-3 Patriots. Such a slow game. Obviously the Patriots scoring 10 more points in the second half, but the final was 16-3. I don't see that. Those two teams, it's not gonna be good. If you haven't watched episode 2, make sure to check it out. Or maybe that was episode 1. I don't know. Make sure to check both of those out though. So I had taken the Steelers. I believe it's gonna be the Steelers tonight. So looking at the playoff bracket. So we're gonna have. So on the AFC side, we have the Bills are locked in. They will be playing the Broncos, and then the Patriots will be playing the winner of tonight's game. I think the Bills will take it over the Broncos. I really do. Broncos, great secondary, great. Had a pretty good season, but I mean they didn't really play anybody. The Bills had a tough schedule, and here they are. Divisional round of the playoffs, so I'm taking them. So I think it'll be Steelers, Patriots. I'm on a Rodgers run. I think Steelers. So Steelers will beat the Texans tonight. Beat the Patriots next week, and then it'll be a Steelers Bills AFC Championship. I believe Pittsburgh pulls it out. I think Rodgers one final go. Definitely retiring in the offseason. So I believe it'll be a Steelers Seahawks Super Bowl. I believe, and I think it'll be Aaron Rodgers taking home Lombardi Trophy and a ring one last time before he retires. I think it's. I just think that's gonna happen. Obviously, everyone else can have other opinions in other brackets, but that's my personal one. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. Like I said, wacky wildcard weekend. Great games though. Go Steelers tonight. And I think I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. Peace out, dudes.